It's week 3, game number 13 of the 2021 NFL season. It is featuring the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going up against the Denver Broncos from Mile High Stadium in Denver, Colorado. We'll let this go and see how it goes.
It's the Denver Broncos taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And off we go from Denver. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here come the Buccaneers, led by their new quarterback for 2020. First, you know the story by now. His 21st season, first in Tampa. It's Tom Brady.
If you're the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and you have a chance to get Tom Brady, you take that opportunity, even though Jameis Winston is your quarterback last year, threw for over 5,100 yards, but he also threw 30 interceptions. Tom Brady threw just an 8 in New England last season. They figured that can be the difference to get that team into the playoffs and maybe back to the Super Bowl.
Now first carry for LaShawn McCoy. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28. Boy, the ball carrier.
Well, when he landed, might have been open there, was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defense in front they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on second 8. Brady quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020. Gronk 78 were the most of any receiver. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And he hits his target, left side, Watson. And he will have the first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
That throw not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here's big. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. That's some good hard running there as he pushes way forward for about 5. Taken down over the 41.
That's a really nice tough run inside, and he gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. They'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the counter, here's Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Bradley Chubb came in and got it.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man on man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They ended up throwing it for a loss.
$13 yards remaining on 2nd down. From midfield, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 38-yard line. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now. Very quickly. Exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Denver has Deontay Spencer deep to return. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So here are the Broncos backed up to start their initial drive. And they'll be led out by the nephew of former Super Bowl MVP Mark Rippon from Boise State. This is Brett Rippon.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And a short pickup here as we'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Rippon. He'll get this to Philip Lindsay complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
The ways a quarterback keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run for the first time with Philip Lindsay. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
I think people see Philip Lindsay's role in Denver is changing a bit with their rival Melvin Gordon. But I think Gordon's going to be more of an enhancement for Lindsay. Maybe he won't carry it as often, but now they'll be much more effective as a two-headed monster in the backfield. Both of them can run it inside, get to the perimeter, and catch the ball in the backfield and move the sticks.
Rippon on 1st and 10. And it's hauled in by Nick Van. And it's a fumble. It looked like, fortunately, the Broncos are able to recover.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10
at the 42-yard line. No score after one on EA Sports. No score. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. I think he got a yard to the 41.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, show shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
But we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Ripping to pass. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked into the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. No gain. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 3-2, and their 3-game win streak snapped Thursday night in Chicago, Week 5, losing 20-19. And of course, that was kind of billed as a rematch between Tom Brady and Nick Foles, opposing QBs in Super Bowl 52. And Brady had never lost on Thursday night in his career. He was 7-0 prior to that one, and Charles had really had a bizarre finish.
To put it mildly, there's Tampa Bay trying to make their final drive with a chance to win it. You expect Tom Brady to lead something really strong and give them that opportunity, and somehow he lost track of downs. That happens to all of us, right? We're all human. There's some unexpected out of maybe the good, right? So it does happen. He's showing the 4 fingers to the official, like, isn't it 4th down? And they're like, no, that was 4th down. So major surprise. No doubt saying Chris Bruce jumped in and defended it. Tom Brady never really truly addressed it right after the game. Bottom line, though, this Tampa Bay team, they lost a tough one on the road, but they're still going to be a playoff contender.
On 1st down, Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Whenever you talk about players that really broke out in the 2019 season, you better add Chris Godwin to that list. Over 1,300 yards receiving, 9 touchdowns. He was second among receivers last season, receiving yards per game at 95. This guy combines great body control, excellent strength, and terrific route running ability to become a really big downfield threat.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
And There's a nice catch there by Rob Gronkowski. We all know the story. Came out of retirement, got himself traded to Tampa Bay from New England in order to reconnect with his favorite quarterback. And no one has caught more Tom Brady touchdowns than Gronk, and he expects to add to that total in Tampa Bay.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That's the second time they've gotten to Brady. You got to do it a variety of ways. You want your regular pressure. Sometimes you have to bring extra. But in this case, they got to him, and that just doesn't happen very often.
It's a rarity. He's just such a veteran. His pocket presence so good. But, hey, tip of the cap to the D. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. The gun, it's Brady. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 40-yard pickup, and it's going to be third down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. From the gun, Brady. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense. 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive line gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them. Right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line comes well.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Bradley Pinion. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis in the first 10-yard pickup on the play. Then it'll be second and about a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rippon, he'll get this one to Patrick. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Rippon. And getting this chest shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Off play action, it's Rippon. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Levante David coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. The Broncos in the hurry up, trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. To try again after the sack. Rippon, and his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, and now it's third down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun is Rippon. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down. The Broncos' new signee for 2020, Sam Martin, former Lion, on the punt. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. He'll send this one into the mile-high air. It's a good one. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. Nothing is our score. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half, here in the second half break as we are now back underway. To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock there, expected to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make people miss.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10-yard pickup ends enough for Broncos first down.
We know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter. Being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in the season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. This is Gordon. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
7 yards there at first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Jordan. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
They're getting ready to go to work now. Prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot. Picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
Now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. From the gun, Rippon. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to K.J. Hamler, the rookie, but it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive. Getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. Here's Rippon. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw it is Rippon. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
A 38-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. Here and the Broncos, the first to race the scoreboard. It's 3-0. Some good news for us. We've not having scoreless ties. We finally get our first points of the contest here in quarter 3.
And just a field goal. The way those defenses rolled in the first half, that could be a big 3-point play right there, couldn't it?
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And then he stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to his knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The spotlight now focuses on the quarterback, and that's Tom Brady. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's played pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with a quarterback on the ground so much.
And he'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
One of the advantages of zone defenses I remember is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Big throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, Brady. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Timmy Jernigan for the sack.
Some quick, easy analysis of the other struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session maybe a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. Operating from the gun. Brady. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Who's going to bring up 4th? Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle the team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Brady down on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Brady now on 1st down. To Evans on the slam. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. That time, the slant, Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time, he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now the shotgun, it's McCoy. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Shotgun now for Brady. That's complete right around the 8. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Operating from the gun. Brady. Now he flies into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there, and the Bucs have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Lions suck up on for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That time a 9-play drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Right, following a touchdown now, it's Bradley pinging on to kick this one away. On the return is Spencer. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now Rippon on 1st and 10. This is Hamler on the receiving end. Well, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just on a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 2nd and 10, it's Rippon. He's got his big tight end fan. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Fan was a first-round pick in 2019, and he was picked because of his receiving skills. Had 40 catches in his rookie season for 562 yards. Did have 2 games where he topped 100 yards in each of those. Yes, he's still developing as a blocker, but that's not why he went in the 1st round. Off to the running back, that one ended up incomplete.
The Broncos on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. They line here with Gordon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. It's a gain of 5, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stopped him a yard shy. Melvin Gordon unable to push his way forward. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage of the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. You know, I was going to ask if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, how do they keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And back to where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. Until my running backs grasp the football, that's an offensive line. Don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we're going to timeout used defensively with a minute 56 to go. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And you wonder, can they possibly think about taking a safety here? And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Well, called up the 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. So the Broncos now down on the scoreboard. A minute 47 on the clock. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on first and 10. They'll look to throw. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
That gets them the first down. They still got to move quickly here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line. First down now with that clock rolling. Back to throw. A throw left side, hold in by Hamler. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. He's back to throw. This is the tight end Fed. And he'll get it down to the play at the 37. 7 yards there, first down.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You gotta think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. Counting down at 30 seconds remaining. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very low. Ripping to pass. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. It's no. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Jordan Whitehead there defensively. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Hey, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you point to the bring in, that's certainly applied here, didn't it?
That almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
loved the defense.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew. I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.
Yep, there you have it. The Buccaneers are winners over the Broncos 7-3. Not in this stream. And I'll be back with another live video tomorrow. And hopefully tonight, Giants play off against the Eagles. Now I have the Eagles win, but if I lose that one, I really don't care because Giants are my team. So please like and subscribe. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.